Okay, hey you guys. So I am back and I'm gonna be reading Unraveled to you guys. We're gonna be doing the second chapter, and sorry it took me so long. It didn't really take me long, but I just didn't think that anybody was gonna be watching these videos, even though I felt like God was telling me that I need to be reading this. And people have recently commented on my last video on the chapter 1 video. And they were like, where's chapter 2? Where's chapter 2? Like, I can't afford the book, so it's good that I'm able to hear it on YouTube. So I'm reading chapter 2, and I'm going to keep reading. Even if it doesn't get a lot of views, I'm just going to keep reading because somebody's going to need to see it. Somebody needs to hear this book. If you cannot afford it, I will be here to read it for you. So we're going to go into chapter 2, and it's going to be a little bit of a different setup because I'm not going to be like talking to you, like reading it to you like this. I'm actually going to have the book right over, like the camera right over the book. So, you know, anyone with like, who's maybe deaf, can be able to read the pages, you know, while I'm reading it. And also people that just maybe are just more comfortable reading or listening to a book and also seeing the pages. I do have some highlights in here, so you know, I did read this book, like, and it's a little beat up, but I did read this book. There is some highlights in here, so just ignore them. Also, this book makes me pretty emotional, so if I start crying or tearing up, just bear with me, okay? I'm not gonna edit it out because I feel like that's like disingenuous, and you know, why would I edit that out? I don't know. But yeah, if I get a little emotional, just, you know, go through the motions with me and we'll just get through it, okay? So, chapter 2, Unanswered Calls. Recently, you've been experiencing moments of frustration. An imbalance between conscious and subconscious is fighting for your victorious spot in your mind. Your subconscious carries much depth that has yet to be revealed to you, but you are becoming aware of an imbalance. Though you are unaware of what is happening, my spirit is working against your mind. My spirit is communicating to you that a death is coming while your mind fights even harder to avoid whatever comes with that death. Realize that with death comes life. You must not forget this. It is substantially important. Rebirth directly follows death. This is me knocking on your door. If you glance back over the last few years, you will see common situations with a cynical theme. I want to pull you out of this cycle you have been living in. To discontinue going around the same mountain, you must be willing to step off into the unknown. Your patterned behaviors have kept you safe in the unknown, but in the unknown is my freedom for you. The known only yields the same results from the last go-around. Each time the cycle comes around, this is me knocking. You've thought it was bad luck, generational curses, that you were the problem, or people involved brought this on you. But the whole time it has been me knocking on your door, desperately desiring that you open it and say yes to me, to the unknown. What I'm asking you to do is one of the hardest things in life you will ever do, but it will be one of the most rewarding, rich, and full experiences you will ever encounter. Through this experience, you will see my faithfulness. You will see my protection. You will see my grace and mercy, all of which I will explain to you in depth through revelation. You will see signs and wonders. You will see miracles. You will see my provision. I will never call you to something and leave you stranded. I will never ask you to follow me and leave you without your needs met. It is I that goes before you. I will be with you. I will never leave you or forsake you. There is no need to fear or fall to anxiety. I have placed a deep desire within you that longs to be wanted. Every human being holds this same desire within. They will do anything to fill that desire, even if that bucket has a hole in the bottom of it. I've come to repair the bucket. I will overflow and sustain it with unimaginable experiences unlike anything you've seen before. Realize I have more faith in you in this moment than you do in me. I will always have more faith in you to stay the course than you do in yourself, because together we can do anything. There are no tasks too large, no pains too deep, no ocean too wide that we can't journey through together. I'm knocking on the door. Come deeper with me. You have everything you need at this moment to say yes. Each time I require something of you that you think you cannot give, know that you have everything you need in that moment to say yes. All I desire is your yes. Your yes leads to your heart, and your heart leads to mine. I am knocking. The good and bad in life have all been necessary to experience, to grow a burning passion within you. You have picked up this book because I have placed a desire in you to know more than you see in life now. You know there is more than how you currently live. You know there is more of what you have yet to meet. You know there is more on the other side of my knock. You are standing at the door to more. Beyond this door, you will have to release expectations of your way to the truth. Beyond this door, what you thought of me before must be released. Beyond this door, parts of yourself must die for you to experience fullness in me. Beyond this door, I want to see your vulnerability. I value your honesty in your relationship with me. Beyond this door, you must rely on me for your every need. Beyond this door, everything you see in the natural won't be as it is in the supernatural. Beyond this door, you will have to live in the natural world with keen awareness of the supernatural. Beyond this door, you won't have all the answers. And when you can't seem to find them, trust that I wouldn't have brought you this far for you to go back to the state of sleep you once lived in. We will take this slow. Each day will bring newness, along with mercy and my grace. I need you to know that when you feel you are failing, you are ultimately learning. I do not expect you to get it right every time. All I desire is that you get up and try again. You'd be surprised what happens when you don't give up in the face of what you fear. Beyond this door, whatever you encounter is no surprise to me. I have a solution for every problem, and I've already made a path for you. Know that I knew you would say yes, and that every step moving forward is orchestrated, each piece necessary. Remember this. Nothing learned here will be left for you to figure out on your own. I will teach you everything you need to know for each moment. And if you ever feel you aren't ready for a situation, know that I am teaching you through that situation. I am intentional, you will see. Before we begin, I want you to know that our relationship is not reliant on specific prayers and religious practices. You can talk to me anywhere. You can share anything with me that is on your heart. I'm so close to you that I already know what you are thinking, but will still always take time to listen to you. You don't have to be on bended knee to reach me. You don't have to say religious antics just to get my attention. There will be moments when you won't know what to say and you won't have the words. In those moments, just sit with me in silence. I understand everything you are experiencing. Be raw with me. Be real with me. I want the deepest parts of you, not what you think you need to be for me. We will talk more about this soon. There is no formula to me. I am unpredictable. I must be this way because people will design a formula and expect me to meet them based on what they are doing, rather than the posture of their heart. I see your heart, and I will meet with you, not dependent on what you do. On the other side of this door, I need you to know that the things people say I care about are not always the focus of my desire. Some have come close, but they will still think with a human mind. And human minds are limited. When you get confused on what is wrong or what is right, come to me. Please come to me. I'm coming to change the narrative around what is right and what is nonsense. I promise to steer you in the right direction of your life. This may not look like what everyone else is doing. It could even be different than what you see in the church. But know that I will never lead you astray. When I speak to you, it is final. My words, not the words of others, will be your rock when it comes to direction in your life. Consult me, and you will always have peace. Your experience will look nothing like anyone else's you have witnessed before. You must remember this. Highlight it, underline it, come back to it. You won't be able to copy other people's paths to success while following me. You must hear from me, and when your answer comes later than you would have liked, know that I will give you each piece as you need it. If I have not given it, you have yet to need it. I am knocking. I'm going to refine you into something you will fall in love with. The self-love movement has been important, and their efforts have not been in vain, but I want to show you who you are in me. And this person has no competition or comparison. You will fall utterly and hopelessly in love with yourself because of what I show you about you. This is not the false, vain love that selfishly covers up insecurities to feel more significant. This will be a deep sense of admiration of who I created. I created you with depth and layers, with gifts and abilities, with love and beauty. Everything I just said means something different to me than it does to the human mind. Depth, layers, gifts, abilities, love, beauty. You will see yourself in the way I describe you as I reveal you to you. The yes that you are becoming aware of will be the healing that this generation needs. Your yes and the yes of others to follow me will bring about deliverance, restoration, and hope to a people who need what they are unaware of. Together we will bring reform. Together we will uproot, tear down, and rebuild my people. But first, I desire to absorb you in all that I am. I am knocking. We will do this together. Together we will change the world. Okay, so that was the end of chapter 2. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that I read it pretty well. I'm not the best reader, which I'm confused as to why I feel so strongly that I need to make these videos, because I am not a good reader, but God uses us in certain ways that we may think we're not qualified for. And then over time you start to figure out, oh, okay, like, yeah, this is what I was made for. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. So I think that's what's happening here with this, with me specifically. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I know I messed up a couple times, but that's fine. We're just gonna roll through it. I'm not gonna edit this. I'm just gonna put it out as quickly as I can. Yeah, this is the best book besides the Bible. This is the best. It's like a love letter. It literally is like a love letter directly from God. So I'm going to put Deanna LaRae's, if you've never heard of her, this is the author, Deanna LaRae. I'm going to put her social media down below, where you can buy the book, where you can listen to the book on audiobook. I'm going to find all my resources for you guys and put them down below. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. I almost cried, but I didn't. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. And toodles.